Well, good afternoon my YouTube friends, it's Margaret again, and I thought I'd just show you the phalaenopsis on the shelf now in their glass vases with just some either decorative gravel or some hydrogen bowls or even some lava rock just at the bottom. And that was the original one, of course. That one there is the one in the new vase. That's the one at the back, and I've managed to find a little home for this one, and her roots are nicely tucked down there as well. Now you're probably wondering why I've decided to move some of the phalaenopsis orchids over into this way of growing them. This particular one here, Pulsation, I moved this into this glass vase, excuse me a minute, last autumn, because I wasn't sure with our English winters whether actually I could grow orchids this way. And I don't do semi waterculture. I don't actually do full waterculture. I just put a little bit here, and then when they've absorbed all that water, then I shall just drizzle some more down at the bottom. It enables me to see the roots. It enables me to make sure that they're hydrated, and then I can introduce feed as well. So they're all there now, and hopefully they'll romp away. Now if I can just get up, and I'm taking it this way around because of the light, although I want to go back down on my knee. And what I've done this afternoon is this little one here, Phalaenopsis parishii. This is a little species one, and I did have her in a little clay pot with some lava rock. And the days are lengthening here, and they're certainly getting a little bit warmer, although I explained this morning that we're due to go back into winter next week because we've got the easterlies coming from Russia. And this one here, she's got some lovely roots. I was quite surprised actually. And so what I've done is she's got some lava rock. I've put a little bit of sphagnum moss there just to try and keep her hydrated. You'll see a little thin thread there, that's part of the root where the velamins come away, and I've been very careful not to damage her. So hopefully now she's in this little container that's got some decorative gravel at the bottom and some water, so that means she'll be hydrated and I can keep my eye on her. Now if I just bring her down here and bring this other little container. This is another little container I just got yesterday. It's got different fruits on, cherries and pears, and it's just a nice little, very heavy. Well, for 25p I thought I'll just take that with me. And this little Gomza recurva, this is a little species one, and I decided to mount her, but it wasn't, the poor little plant wasn't hydrating enough, and you can see that little pseudobulb there. Well, goodness gracious, when it absolutely amazed me today, because when I come to pot her up, the root that she's got there, she's got two roots, and I can't explain how tiny those little roots are, but even though she's desiccated like that, she's trying to put out roots. So I've helped her along now. She's in lava rock, she's in sphagnum moss, and she's got some little pea shingle and some lava rock on the top, and she's going to sit here on this shelf. Let's bring this one up along with this one. I have to be careful because these open shells, and of course that's the phalaenopsis hieroglyphica. So they're all doing very, very well. Down here is the adenium, and that's coming to life now, but it'll have to stay here while we're going through this cold spell. Now let me just pick myself up and I'll take you around the grow room. This is the Dendrobium williamsii, and that's that. Look at that growth. That's really coming on, leaps and bounds. Absolutely thrilled to bits with that one. That's another phalaenopsis here, and on this shelf I've got some that are on this shelf that are recovering. I can see there's some water in that one, and this one here, this is the Dotrella, and whether it'll focus in, but I don't know whether that's a new growth or a new root, so I'm really chuffed about that one as well. And although this one's not been watered today, this is the Dendrobium milliform, and she's coming on a treat now. That's the other phalaenopsis that I mounted down, not mounted, put in a plastic container, and hopefully those roots now will hydrate. We've got the humidity on here at the moment, and when I pan round I'll be able to show you what the temperature and humidity is. This is of course the phalaenopsis tetraspis, and she really should have been watered today, but I haven't had time. And you know, the big phal that I brought down, I could really have kicked myself because I was putting her back, and you know she's got this new growth here, and I've knocked the centre. It really upset me, it did. I don't like to knock the buds because I just think the effort it's made to have that develop into a bud, and there I've, with my big clumsy hands, I've knocked it about. But what else can you say? Never mind, we all do it. Let me just go down here. This is just this middle shelf, and everything appears to be doing fine there. Let me just go down here. I don't know whether we can see inside this vase, and let's just take the lid off, and that's definitely, and you see that little green nubbing tab of a thing there, that's definitely a new growth. There's nothing happening on the other side yet, but it's still green. It's not gone brown and died, so I'll put that little lid on now. I do take this lid off now and again during the day, just to let some fresh air in. Of course, that's the two cattleyas on the mounts. And if I just pan round now, if I can, slowly, so we don't knock you all for six. Let's take you up this way, and then that's the aspasia, of course. That's going great guns, that is. And these are the Dendrobium polyanthums, and they've got new little growths developing. Now let's just take you to the windowsill and look at the Dendrobium, what did I say it was? Oh, it's here. Let's have a look. It's either Stardust Firebird or it is Pixie Chong. We're not sure yet, are we? That one over there that I thought was going to be a Kiki, you can tell the difference. That's definitely going to be a Kiki. That's a new growth. That's got buds on there as well, and as soon as they open I will definitely video them. Now I don't know whether I'm going to be able to just bring this one here, this big one, this Nobly. Let's just see if I can pull her along and just move that one down there, just to there. She's got the other buds developing now. Let's take that away. They're a nuisance, these leaves. Now this one should have been watered today. But she's fine. She won't come to any harm. I'll give her a water first thing in the morning. So let's take you up here. Now you'll notice I've got the window open. It was wide open this morning. We are just starting to steam up a bit. And that fan stays on all day now with the frags. And at the moment we're running at 23.9 and 61% humidity. I'm paranoid about the leaves. I have to check the leaves. I'll have the big oscillating fan on as soon as I finish doing this video. That's the one of the Kingianums, King Zip Red Splash. These have got little flower nubbins coming on them, which I'm really chuffed about, because if you remember, these had got the leaves that put me in panic street. But I don't know whether you can see just in there with the light. She's got several of those. So it's been quite a busy day today. I'll show you. That's the only Phalaenopsis I've got now. To my sorrow, because I do think they're lovely. But never mind, we win some and we lose some. So everything's... Oh, I've just moved this one over here, and that's a recovery one down there. And that's the epidendrum, that's the other bit that's not really doing anything, so I class that as being in recovery. And this is the little table. That's got a new growth on there, it's got some lovely roots. That's the other one, that's in recovery, the little Phalaenopsis. So all in all, everything's coming on a treat, and I'm just having to watch because they're coming into active growth, and whereas I was reluctant to water because we were in the winter months, now they're taking that water up very quickly, and I shall have to keep my eye on the watering. These are some of the cattleyas that have I've had the treatment a little while back, so I'm always on the lookout for scale now. But I just wanted to get some of those phals in the big glass vases. I do think they look nice, and I think they'll be quite happy there now. The little African violets there, they're still coming along fine. There's no problem with those at all. And so I just wanted to bring you, just to show you the grow room. And from me to you, have a good day, and we'll speak again soon. Bye bye now.